For years, BTS has been celebrated as one of the rare global groups that maintains an exceptionally close bond with its fans. Through Weverse, live broadcasts, and heartfelt messages, the 7 members have consistently expressed their appreciation for ARMY's unwavering support. Yet that very closeness has also exposed a growing dilemma: where should admiration end, and respect for personal boundaries begin? Recently, BTS member V shared an emotional message on Weverse, politely asking fans not to gather outside the hotels where the group is staying during its world tour. While brief, his words carried far greater significance than a simple request. They highlighted the unseen pressures that accompany life as one of the world's biggest music acts. Rather than issuing a stern warning, V chose gratitude as his starting point. He sincerely thanked fans for welcoming BTS so warmly in every city they visit. However, he gently asked supporters to refrain from coming to the hotels where the members are staying. According to V, the widespread sharing of BTS accommodation details has made it increasingly difficult for the members to enjoy the privacy and rest they desperately need between performances. More importantly, the constant presence of fans outside their hotels directly affects their physical condition and preparation for each concert. Perhaps the most touching part of V's message was not his request itself, but his explanation of why it mattered. Amid an exhausting world tour schedule, he revealed that some of the most precious moments for BTS are surprisingly ordinary: trying local cuisine, taking peaceful walks through unfamiliar streets, and experiencing each country beyond the concert venue. These simple experiences, often taken for granted by most travelers, have become rare luxuries for global superstars constantly surrounded by cameras and crowds. His message arrived shortly after BigHit Music once again reaffirmed its zero-tolerance policy toward stalking and invasions of artists' privacy. Last month, the agency released a formal notice on Weverse emphasizing that waiting outside artists' residences or temporary accommodations, as well as leaving unsolicited gifts, should not be viewed as expressions of love or support. Instead, the company classified such actions as criminal behavior and vowed to respond with strict legal measures against anyone violating the artist's privacy, both inside South Korea and overseas. The timing of these announcements reflects an increasingly serious issue confronting not only BTS but many international celebrities. Unfortunately, this is far from the first time BTS members have had to publicly address privacy concerns. Earlier this year, Jungkook experienced a similar situation following a spontaneous running event he organized along Seoul's Han River. Hoping to create a fun memory with fans, he jokingly posted, "If you catch me, I'll take a selfie with you." Initially, the event unfolded exactly as intended. Several nearby fans met Jungkook, took photos with him, and later shared those moments online. However, what began as a light-hearted interaction soon escalated beyond his control. As images spread across social media, some individuals began appearing near Jungkook's residence. The singer was ultimately forced to issue a firm warning, clarifying that he had never invited anyone to wait outside his home and threatening to expose those who continued crossing personal boundaries. His frustration was understandable. Over the past year alone, Jungkook has been the target of multiple stalking incidents. One Brazilian national was recently convicted of violating South Korea's anti-stalking law and trespassing, receiving a 1-year prison sentence suspended for 2 years. In separate cases, a woman in her 40s was arrested after illegally entering the parking area of Jungkook's residence, while a Chinese woman in her 30s repeatedly attempted to access his home by entering the front door passcode. A Japanese woman in her 50s was also booked on similar charges. These incidents paint a troubling picture of how obsessive fandom can evolve into dangerous criminal behavior. Ironically, these privacy concerns have emerged during one of BTS' busiest periods. Following the launch of the European leg of the BTS World Tour Erarang in Madrid, the group is scheduled to perform 10 concerts across Brussels, London, Munich, and Paris. Such an intensive touring schedule leaves very limited time for recovery, making uninterrupted rest an essential part of delivering performances that meet the expectations of millions of fans around the world. Even amid these challenges, BTS continues to dominate the global music scene. Their 5th full-length album, Erarang, remains firmly inside the Billboard 200 Top 10 for a 12th consecutive week, while its title track, Swim, has extended its impressive run on the Billboard Hot 100 to 14 straight weeks. The group's sustained commercial success demonstrates that BTS' global influence remains as powerful as ever. Yet behind the dazzling stadium lights, record-breaking achievements, and thunderous cheers lies a reality that is often forgotten. The members of BTS are not simply global icons, they are human beings who need sleep, personal space, moments of silence, and the freedom to experience life outside the spotlight. Ultimately, V's message was never just about asking fans to stay away from a hotel. It was an invitation to redefine what genuine support truly means. A fan can travel thousands of miles to attend a concert, purchase albums, stream songs endlessly, and celebrate every milestone BTS achieves. But sometimes, the greatest act of love is choosing not to cross one final boundary, allowing the artists the privacy to rest, recharge, and enjoy a few peaceful hours before returning to the stage. Because true fandom is not measured by physical proximity. It is measured by respect. And perhaps the most meaningful gift any fan can give BTS is not another photo outside a hotel, but the reassurance that, even at the height of worldwide fame, the 7 members can still find moments of peace wherever their journey takes them.